Howdy, y'all. My name is ChucklesTC, and welcome back to my NFL Rich Bowl 25 career mode, where today we're starting off the divisional round of the playoffs. First with Cincinnati versus Kansas City. Chiefs beat the Bengals 37-19. Now Jacksonville versus New England. Patriots beat the Jaguars 27-16. Now San Francisco versus the Detroit Lions. Lions beat the 49ers 22-19. Now it's time for our game against the Arizona Cardinals. Sorry, I had to get the thumbnail. We are 11-6 on our season. The Cardinals are 13-4. Let's quick look at the Cardinals roster. So we're traveling here to, Arizona. Let's get into it here, as the Cardinals will receive the ball first. And they'll score 3 on their opening possession. Now back deep on the return is Mayer. And Mayer will have a pretty good return here, getting it up to the 32-yard line. Call it the 33. And Hurts will take off here with the ball on first down. He's going to slide for a 5-yard gain. Now we connect with Brown. He breaks free. He makes another couple people miss and gets 23 yards down at the Cardinals' 39-yard line. And we're going to throw an interception there into heavy traffic. That was a really bad move by me. I should have either thrown that earlier or tried to lead our tight end further down. But the Cardinals are going to take a 10-0 lead here. Now back deep on the second kickoff return, we are trailing 10-0, and it's going to be Mayer again. He's going to work his way, once the defenders catch up, he's going to work his way up to the 32-yard line. 10 seconds remain in the first quarter. We're going to look up for Brown. He gets another good gain, 21 yards, getting out of bounds at the Cardinals 42. Final play now, the first quarter. We'll go connect with Johnson for a 20-yard gain down at the 27-yard line. 1 yard there on the ground by Irving. Brings up 2nd and 10. We'll look back through the air to Johnson. It's going to be a second interception in the red zone. And the Cardinals here will be forced to punt. 16 yards there by Brown will get us back inside Cardinals territory. 13 yards now by Johnston. And I'm just out of my game, apparently. It's 9 yards there by Givens. Get us the first down at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to look for Johnson again. We're going to connect. He's going to get 16 yards down at the 1-yard line. I thought they were going to give me a touch push, but we're still going to run it with Hurts, but he's going to lose 5 yards. We'll connect there with Brown for a 6-yard receiving touchdown, making the score 10-6. Make it 10-7 here. So kick is up and good. 40 seconds remain in the half. The Cardinals are first to punt, leaving us 23 seconds left to mess around here with the ball. We'll get into field goal range right away with an 8-yard gain there. Now we're going to shoot deep for Johnston and connect for a 25-yard gain. Call timeout with 10 seconds left. We still have one remaining timeout just outside the red zone here. We'll go back to Johnston, who's going to get out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 4 seconds remain on the clock. We need to score this time, and we're going to have Givens into the end zone for an 8-yard receiving touchdown. With 1 second left on the clock, we're going to take a 14-10 lead here going into halftime. And we receive the second half kickoff with Irving on the return. He's going to work his way up to the 31-yard line. Now looking for Givens to the air. It's caught. He's going to get a stiff arm, break a tackle, get 15 yards up to the 46-yard line. Now we're going to look deep here. Caught by Brown for 16 yards. Now at the Cardinals 37. Connect to Brown there on the hook or on the hitch. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to be going he's going to get 34 yards down at the 3-yard line. We'll hand it off to Irving, who's going to get 2 yards down at the 1. We're going to push our way in for a 1-yard rushing touchdown with Jalen Hurts taking a 21-10 lead. And we force another turnover by the Cardinals. We're going to look for Johnson deep. 17 yards out of bounds at the 41-yard line of the Arizona Cardinals. Now looking for Givens. It's caught for 12 yards, down to the 28, or 29, sorry. Now running it with Irving. He gets 6 yards, down to the 23-yard line. This offense has come alive since the beginning of the second quarter. And another 16 yards there by Brown will end the third quarter, getting us down at the 7-yard line. We're going to drop back to pass, and we're going to take off here with Hurts. We should have dumped it off to Irving, but that will not matter, as Hurts will get 2 yards, and we're going to have another shot at giving someone a touchdown here. We'll go to Irving, who's going to get down to the goal line, the 4-yard gain there. We're just going to push our way in for another rushing touchdown by Jalen Hurts, his second of the game. We're going to kick the PAT to take a 28-10 lead. That is a 3-score lead. And we force another turnover by the Cardinals deep into our territory. We'll connect with Givens, who gets 18 yards before going down. Ten yards there by Johnston. Get us up to the 34. And 17 yards there by Givens will get us into field goal range. We'll go ahead and give Matt Gayden the field goal for fun. And it's going to be good from 63 yards out. We'll win 31-10, the second half shutout over the Arizona Cardinals. And 31 unanswered points. And we're going to praise the fans after that performance. And we are moving on to the NFC Championship game at Detroit against the Lions. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please come back next episode tomorrow for New England versus Kansas City for the AFC Championship and ourselves versus the Detroit Lions for the NFC Championship. Thank you all. Hope you have a good one. Goodbye.